Hello. Now that we have learned how to register, let's look at how to sign in and update some other information in our dashboard. So here we click on sign in here, and here we type in our username. Remember that username we created when we are creating when we are registering. Then I put my password. Then I click login or enter anyone. So it's rolling and it's logging me in. If my login information is correct, it will log me in. You see, it says successfully logged in. Now it's taking me to the dashboard. Remember, the dashboard is where you do most of your work, that is your office. Sorry, the internet is a little bit slow, but still get to where we are going. Okay, so we are now at the dashboard. Remember when we registered, we came to this dashboard. This is your message center where you see message you've gotten. This is where you see latest proposals. Yeah? Now this is where you, if you have want to upgrade some services, this is where you can upgrade some services, where you can see the expression of the services that you have subscribed to. Now there are some items you save. This is where you see them. This is where you see amounts of money that is spending, because how it works is that when an employer or service seeker, someone that's looking for a service, award you a contract and pay the money, you see the money on this as spending. That's where you see the spending here, because the money will not go to you until you complete the work given to you. Then when you complete it, then the money will now become about the contractor or the employer will say that the money has been completed. The money will now become available balance for you here. Then it can now be transferred to your bank account. Now here is the ongoing project, the project you're already working on. Here the project you have already completed, how many of them? So here is the total outgoing services, so the services that you are doing. Now here is the services you have completed. This is the service that has been cancelled. This is total services you have sold. So all these things are just on your dashboard here. So if you want to check message, you can just click on here, click here to view messages. Okay, so you have no message, so that's why it says empty. It said no message selected to display, so you don't have any message there. Let's see, go back to the dashboard. But it does pretty much the same thing. Later we'll look at how to upgrade. If you want to upgrade to a certain level, because what we are using practically is a free level. So latest proposal, you can click to see if you have any proposal. Let's click on it too and see. So practically you have none. There are no proposal have been submitted yet. You have not submitted any proposal. So if you have submitted, we say how many proposal you have submitted and stuff like that. So you say there is no proposal that has been submitted. So let's go back to the dashboard. So now let's look at upgrade. So the upgrade is coming. So you can, this is here, you can upgrade. Show you can upgrade the number of credit, you can give more credit, how many services you gave, number of future services. You can make your services future, badge plus, make a plus, duration of your subscription, scale, you can add more scale, private chats, you can have micro, you can click here to buy services. Maybe later we can look at how to buy services. We look at now we are looking at the dashboard. So let's go back to the dashboard. So we are back at the dashboard. So you can also click here to view. So this is kind of a statistic of what is happening. Now let's look at how to update some information on your dashboard. Now we have learned how to update the setting when we register first, but if you still want to update it, maybe you didn't finish something, you can come to this profile setting. So click on profile setting. So you see, remember when we are registering, we fill all these things. So if you didn't fill them, you can still come back here to fill them. So like your personal information, your experience and education, your project and award. We learn this when we are registering. So you can still come here to update them. Now here is manage your project. Here you can click on ongoing projects to see the projects that you see how all these things work. So when we have when an employer sends you a proposal or a project you're working on, maybe not there may not be any information on it, but when we look at it later, you will see how all these things work. If I said going ongoing project, you don't have any ongoing project. Okay, so this one will come back to this ones, even my save item. I'll come back to services and packages, invoice and all that. You will see your invoice of what you have subscribed and all that. Now, the most important thing you need to update here again is this payout. Now, this payout is where you're going to put the account number or how you want us to pay you for any work you have done. So we have two things here. We have this paper. These papers are for people abroad, not in Nigeria. Then, but you can use, preferably, we want you to use your bank transfer so that the money will be transferred to you at the bank. You put your account number, bank number name, within bank or any other thing. These ones are for foreign freelancers. So when you finish adding this, your bank, then you click on submit. So this is to update your bank account because this is how we are going to pay you. So that's practically what you are going to update. If you want to contact us, you can click on help and support to contact if you have any question you want to ask. So that's pretty much how. Then later we'll look at how to manage ongoing services, projects. We'll still come back and learn how to do these ones. But these ones will only work when an employer or a service seeker have approved or send you a project or you're working on a project. You see how all these ones work. Now let's go to how to post a service. Because you post this service, what does this mean? This means a service that you provide. You as a freelancer, you as a service provider, what services do you provide? You can display your services. Apart from bidding for a job, you can also still display some services you provide. So you click on, like I see how I call it, I click on post a service. Now when you click on this post a service, a form will come up. You put the title of the service you provide. And let's say I build a website. Then under here, how many days will you deliver? Let's say within 7 days. Then the price, you build one website. Let's say 50. Let me put my title here. Build a website. Then price, how much? I say 50,000. Then service category, what category the thing fall on. We have different category here. So I design and media architecture, that's what the category I choose. Then service response time, how many hours do you respond for this service? I put within 4 hours I respond any email you send. The language you speak, so we have different languages. So you speak English, you can just type the English will come. Then your English level, we say basic, fluent, you choose fluent. Here you put a description of what you do. Let's say the type of website you build, e-commerce website, normal web. Just write a comprehensive description of the service you do. Then here you choose where you are. Where are you located? Let's say Akwa Ibom. Then you here you type in your address where you are in Akwa Ibom. Then here, if you want to make your this thing featured, the future you pay for the future. If you want it to be featured, that means appear on the front page and all that. You can click here to enable featured. So let's disable it for now. Then here, if there's any file, let's say you must already type some things on the file and you want to upload, you want it to be part of your service, you click here and select the file. So I'm not selecting any file, I just click cancel. So when you finish filling on this information, it's not too much of information, you just click save and update. That's all. Then when you come to these services, you will see your services. Sometimes you need to be approved, before it will appear, but definitely you're going to see it. So you can put as many services as the website permitted you to put, so that people can also come to the website. This I'm looking for a web designer. Then maybe I don't want to post a project. I just come and see that all is okay for me. I can just hire you instantly. So that's how to post a service. So that's pretty much how to update your information on this dashboard. Thank you.